There was nothing else at all in the whole world but football.
Hi guys, good evening. Hope you're all doing well. Simon here from the FFF, and I am going to be giving you my prediction for the Athletic Bilbao versus Barcelona match, which is going to be happening in 25 minutes time at 10 o'clock over here in the Netherlands. It'll be 9 o'clock for most of the UK listeners, because I know most of my listeners, most of the listeners for the FFF are based in the UK. So yeah, 9 o'clock kickoff, which in all honesty sounds quite late, but my God, it's even later when you think about it. I'm pretty sure we've got the same time zone as Spain, so they'll be playing that game at 10 o'clock. But it's crazy to think that the standard times of kickoffs for games in Spain are sort of 9 o'clocks, 10 o'clocks, which is just ridiculous, because I think the latest kind of kickoff in England is 8 o'clock. So yeah, it's crazy when you think about it, but hey, it's just different cultures. But anyway, this is my prediction for the game. I'm gonna go for a bit of a tight one. I'm gonna say 2-1 to Barcelona. I just think Barcelona will just have a little bit more of that cutting edge, and they'll be able to sort of grind it out. But I will think it'll be a tight one. I think Athletic Bilbao will sort of grind Barcelona down defensively. I think they'll frustrate them quite a bit. But I do think Barcelona, just having the quality that they've got, obviously minus their main man, which is still quite hard to believe, because I imagine for most football fans, a bit like myself, have to pinch ourselves and have to sort of remind ourselves that Lionel Messi is no longer a Barcelona player. It's just crazy to think, really. But it's also interesting for me. I find it very interesting to see how Barcelona are going to continue and go on after this. But I think they'll still have a hell of a lot of quality. I personally see Frankie de Jong as the catalyst of how they play football. I mean, he's such a key component to them. And just me personally, I find Frankie de Jong such an incredible footballer, such a great player to watch, and he's just one that massively excites me. He's got a hell of a career ahead of him, and he's a perfect fit for Barcelona as well. With that sort of Dutch relationship that the club has, he's just an absolute perfect gem for them. And now they've got the likes of Depay there, Serginho Dest. They're building that real sort of core Dutch group there, which is fantastic. But yeah, speaking of Depay, I think he's going to be a fantastic sign-in for them. He'll almost be that sort of attacking nucleus that Messi sort of leaves when having now left the club. It will leave that sort of massive hole, and I think Depay's the best sort of player that you can think of that was available to fill that gap. So it's going to be really interesting to see what he does. And Pedri, I mean, what else can be said about this guy? The guy has had an absolute, just a rocket-esque trajectory of a career so far, since the last year or year and a half, since he's actually kind of made his impact into Spanish football, and even on the international scene. Pedri is an amazing player. I think Frankie de Jong, as I was sort of talking about Frankie de Jong being this incredible, classy footballer, Pedri is just as much that, perhaps even more. So yeah, it's going to be really exciting to see what they conjure up. Like I said, I think it's going to be a bit of a ground out sort of tight affair. I do think Barcelona are going to just be able to eke out those 2 goals, going to be able to eke out the win. It should be a good game. I think Inaki Williams is one to watch for. I say one to watch. He's been around for ages, and he's. Let me just check his age, how old he is. I was about to say he's one to watch, but he's 27 years old. So yeah, he's been around for a while. But he's, I would say, Bilbao's sort of main guy, and I actually think he'll end up getting the goal for Bilbao. So. I think, that should be really interesting. But, should be a good game. I hope you guys all enjoy it, and I will be back again for my reaction. I hope you're all well. Take care. Thanks again. Bye-bye. Hey guys, hope you're well. Simon here from the FFF, just giving you my reaction to the game last night between Athletic Bilbao and Barcelona. It was a pretty close affair. It wasn't the most thrilling of games. There were a few opportunities for both teams to actually sort of go out and win the game, but neither of them could sort of take that full opportunity. But it pretty much almost played out as I predicted. Obviously, I predicted Barcelona to win, but that wasn't the case. They were only able to sort of grind out a draw. But yeah, it was still a sort of very close, tight affair. And Atletico, I keep making this mistake. I need to stop doing that. Athletic Bilbao. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one to make that mistake. They are very similar in names. Athletic Bilbao did as I pretty much guessed them to do, and they more or less sort of dominated the proceedings defensively, and they were just really resolute in sort of breaking Barcelona down and not letting Barcelona get the lion's share of possession. So yeah, it was a really good display from Athletic Bilbao, and I think that's what Marcelino's going to bring them. He probably won't bring them a lot of dynamism, but he'll definitely bring them sort of just great discipline and just being really well ordered on the field. So yeah, it was a good game. It's interesting to see Depay. I'm hoping he's going to sort of step up and be the Messi type player that Barcelona needs now. That they need somebody to basically just score a shit ton of goals for them, because they're not going to have that, especially with Aguero now. It looks like he's going to be out for sort of a lengthy spell, maybe 8 weeks now. And you know, it's also sad, quite sad reading about Aguero as well, because apparently he's not happy at the moment. Obviously he's very frustrated at the fact that his best friend Messi is gone. I think the main reason why he went to Barcelona was to play alongside his best mate, but unfortunately that's not the case. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. There have been some rumblings of perhaps Aguero even leaving before his contract is fully sort of gone ahead. So yeah, because of the injury, he's not actually technically not actually a Barcelona player right now. Yeah, watch this space. I think we just have to keep an eye on what happens there. But I think just by watching the game last night, it's evident to see that they need a clinical out-and-out striker. I think Depay will get them goals from time to time. He'll probably get you ridiculous goals like he did last night. He'll get you the sublime. But I'm not sure he's a high numbers kind of striker. He's more of a winger, really, in all fairness. Technically Messi was a kind of a winger, but yeah, we'll see. Hopefully Depay does step up and deliver the goods, but we just have to see for this moment. And you know, if Aguero doesn't eventually become a Barcelona player, or doesn't activate his contract and fully become the striker that Barcelona so desperately needs, then yeah, it's going to have to come from somewhere. And I think Depay or Griezmann, they're going to have to step up and deliver. But yeah, you could see last night that it was a bit of a struggle going forward for them. I think Frankie de Jong, as I sort of said in my prediction, I just love watching this guy play, and the guy was on fire last night. It was absolutely wonderful. He deserved to be on the winning team last night, and there was a moment where he used his reactions and his reflexes so quickly to notice that the goalkeeper was slightly off his line, and he was just outside of the box, and he just tried this beautiful little dink. The ball came to him so quick, but to be able to use the sort of wherewithal and the intelligence to just sort of figure that he could actually go for goal there, and it was just so close. It obviously just came off the bar. I wasn't able to score, but it was just really highlights how much of a genius Frankie de Jong is, in my opinion. I think the guy is absolutely going places, and I think with Barcelona, that's a perfect fit for him. But yeah, that was pretty much the game last night. It was like I said, it wasn't the best of games, but it was a decent game, and I think Barcelona now, perhaps this is going to be a bit of a wake-up call for them, because they need to now wake up and just pretty much go all out for the La Liga crown, because I don't think they're too happy that Atletico Madrid won it last year. and they can't afford to sort of keep dropping points, because I think Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, and other teams are going to be in the mix for it as well. They're just going to keep going, and it's at this point where you can't really drop points, because it's going to be critical for the title race. So yeah, let's see what happens from here on. I'm hoping to give you a prediction for a different league, because I like to cover all different leagues throughout the world. Possibly this week I might be able to give a prediction for Celtic. Celtic are taking on AZ Alkmaar. They're not that far from where I am right now. And yeah, it'll be an interesting one. I think Celtic are going to be playing away. So yeah, I think Celtic are actually coming to visit the Netherlands, which will be interesting. I'm hoping to give you my prediction for that. And I think it will be a fantastic game. I do like to wait until I've seen the lineup to give my prediction. That's just a personal thing. I just think, it just helps to sort of illustrate what I think will be a bit more of an accurate prediction. However, I don't tend to get that many right, so it doesn't really matter too much. Maybe I should just give my prediction early. But no, I'm going to wait anyway, and hopefully Wednesday evening or Thursday you'll get another show where I predict the Celtic AZ Alkmaar Europa League qualifier, I believe it is. Yeah, and I hope you guys are enjoying the shows as always. Thanks again for listening. Take care, guys. All the best. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for listening to the Triple F. If you could please drop a like on our Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow us on Twitter, that would be massively appreciated. Hope you're all keeping safe, and thanks again for listening to the Triple F.